And most gruesomely, the bodies would end up here, into a big, deep vat of boiling oil. And you'll never guess what's here now. The deep fat fryers. Funny how history repeats itself. Now, there's one last room I want to show you, and that's the pantry. Ah, right. This is supposed to be the most haunted room in the inn. Apparently, members of the staff refuse to come in this particular room after dark because it's full of spirits. Not this kind of spirits, ghostly spirits. But this, supposedly, according to the story, Jarman put all the bodies in here, and I have to say, it doesn't smell particularly nice, and it's very, very cold. Now, what we've also done is we're going to put one of these mini cams up here, and we're going to let it run throughout the night, just in case we happen to pick anything up. Now, I happen to know that Derek's arrived, so I'm going to go and meet him.
With the Most Haunted team complete, will we find a night at the Ostrich Inn too scary? And will Derek pick up on the gruesome murders? Over dinner, we had a chance to relax and discuss our favourite subject, ghosts.
Now, everybody knows the word ghost. What exactly does the word ghost mean? I mean, everybody imagines them to be sort of the ghoul in the with a white sheet or the grey lady. I mean, can you explain it?
Well, in fact, there are many forms of, you know, so-called sightings of ghosts. You know, a big percentage of sightings, I believe, is all linked in with what we call residual energy.
But not all of them, because there's basically two different kinds of ghosts. There's what Derek's describing as residual, which is basically where ghosts seem to be oblivious of living people. And the other type, which are ghosts that seem to interact, such as the spirits that you supposedly connect with.
This is why I personally classify the ghost apparition different to spirit return.
Two different things.
Because they're totally miles apart.
It was all well and good talking about them, but it was time to start looking for the ghosts of Ostrich Inn.
OK, Derek, Jason, let's start off in this room.
OK.
Are you picking anything up at all?
Well, it's most certainly not overactive at this point. There's a little bit of resid. OK, there's a lady with me. I feel as if I'm just engulfed in this beautiful, long dress with her, the purple, the grey, and the cream. I call it lattice work of material, and she's so look. She heads for those stairs. These stairs are so strong with her.
It's
and
moving.
her movements.
It's moving. I'm not saying it's following Derek, but it has moved.
Where do you want to go, Derek?
Maybe go up?
Yeah? Can we go up?
Please.
The electromagnetic field tester that we have has picked something up here, and it seemed that Derek was picking up something at the same time. That's quite interesting, because earlier on testing the room, there wasn't the same electromagnetic fluctuation that we have there. He also picked up a lady in a big dress, which there is a story of an alleged apparition that's been seen quite near to where we are of a lady in a long dress, possibly Victorian.
All right. We go in here, Livy.
Right.
She wants me to go in here.
It's a bit dark in here, though.
This is where she comes. She likes to be here.
In the ladies' loo?
Yes. She comes in here after her walking the passageways, and she hints to me that there's a lady physical who's she was a little bit startled because the lady linked in with her and saw her, and she's sorry. She's sorry she startled the lady. Who's the lady, my dear?
You're saying this was a living person that's interacted with the ghost in this room?
Yes.
And that you're picking up this happened recently? Or?
Oh, it must have been recent or in time, because she looked into the mirror and she was aware of the lady here, the Victorian lady here at the back of her. And then I feel maybe, I don't know if this mirror was there, but she looked in and she could see her with this, and it was like the lady, poor love, must have felt as if her hair was standing on end and raced out of here. And she said she was like a wisp. She said, and I realised I didn't follow because she realised that the lady had sensed and seen her, not just sensed, actually seen her. So she let her be. She let her be.
I could imagine being absolutely terrified. You come in here to do your thing and then you get absolutely petrified.
Well,
Not so much of a restaurant.
Yeah.
A lady did report seeing an apparition of a female ghost in here. However, the lady saw the apparition from the cubicle. It walked past the door, floated past the door, and allegedly picked up her handbag and scattered the goods on the floor. And Derek said she was washing her hands and saw it in the mirror. So that doesn't quite add up, but it's interesting that he sort of linked in with the same ghost that there has been a report of.
This person that was here earlier, off camera, is now not in evidence, so he's moved. So
Which person was that?
this was a man who had a lot of facial hair. He superimposed me earlier. I felt as if I had a beard. I felt as if I had facial hair underneath my nose, moustache. And I felt rather an intolerant soul, yet not an evil person. But he's certainly not in evidence now. So he has moved, so he's moving about the premise.
Right.
Okay, we'll just come through this way, Vivian, because I feel as if I'm drawn very, very, very strongly here. Now, earlier there was activity also to this aperture. Again, they've moved away, so maybe they're all, coming together. Maybe they want to do something in group form.
I can't say I was exactly thrilled by the prospect of meeting a gang of ghosts, but Derek was determined to find out more.
Sorry about this, it's just...
What's that? What is it?
What it is the individual energy that I'm picking up from the residual is I'm trying to build up the feelings of how this person, when he comes into this atmosphere, how he's feeling. He feels much more different when he's in this area as opposed to the ground floor.
Right.
I'm not saying there's a character change or that he's, I suppose, in mind, schizophrenic or anything.
He feels happy and then sad, or he feels more comfortable in one level and then changes?
He feels more comfortable in one level as opposed to the other.
Right.
I feel he reflects on this higher level of what he doesn't want to bring back in memory, what's happened on the ground level. I get that total difference.
Why? Should we go back through here?
Yes.
Why is it that ghosts like...
Thomas!
Oh, crying out loud!
Sorry, forgive me. Thomas! Thank you, that's better. I've got his voice. I've got his voice. Yes! Yes. Yes. Okay. I nearly... I was running. He was coming after me. And I got down and I hid. And he found me.
Oh, God. You all right?
I got a ligature round me neck. Take it off. Take it off. Sam, take it off. Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
You okay?
Okay, fine, fine. His memory, in thoughts, oh, this person was, what did he call that, Sam? He's garroted. Is that the word? He was garroted. And then he was thrown in the water. Had he passed from the physical? He didn't feel that. His last memories were of his breath, and he couldn't breathe. And around his neck it had become so tight. But he wasn't aware of the water. He wasn't, but he was in the water. But he thought he got away, and he didn't.